The problem that I had going into it was lack of knowledge. And, when my wife was diagnosed with cancer, I was 35 years old, had been a professional chef for an amount of time. I had kids, I had a savings, I had, 401k. I had all of these things that you would have after being a professional for 10 years, at 35. And Heather and I really were like, oh, we can do this. We don't need any help. We're strong. We can get through it. And everything that you've saved or earned or done just kind of wiped out.
My grandmother had died of cancer when I was 14. So that was my touch base with cancer. I really didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what it was going to do to my family or my health or anything else. And it caused a lot of anxiety.
You don't have time to worry about where you're going to get gas money from or where you're going to get money to get food on the table. It's such a hard thing to process, and being able to have resources like that just helps you out so much, because then you can just really focus on getting through, all the news that you're getting.
Cancer brings you to a hard stop. It's a hard stop. You're stuck there. It became a job to manage fighting this disease.
At the beginning of a cancer diagnosis, there's quite a bit of overwhelm. I think overwhelmed with what we're asking of them, appointments, what this could be, unknowns, what does the treatment plan look like. What I usually tell them is, it will get better. We'll have a treatment plan, we'll have a diagnosis, we'll have a plan to move forward. And part of that plan includes ongoing support for you. Somebody that steps forward and says, I see your need.
You go from a 2-income family straight to a 1-income family, and you don't really, all your focus is on, is everything gonna be okay? And then when you kind of get to that point where you're like, how are we gonna get by with everything? The Angel Foundation removed all that fear, because she had gift cards for her mom and her to go to treatments that covered her gas and things like that. So it kind of lifted that burden quite a bit.
The cost of cancer is more than just the treatment. There are so many medications that go along, co-pays, travel costs, time away from work. There's just huge costs that are incurred on top of the cost of your treatment. And it can take absolutely years for people to recover from that. I have a lot of families that come through, and they start with questions about, how do I talk to my kids about me having cancer? How do we share with the kids such a difficult diagnosis? That comfort level for parents to get to the point where they feel like they can share, they've got the knowledge base to share, and they've got the ability to share with their kids that they've got cancer.
We did participate in a camp at the end of the summer, and it was a blast. I made a lot of new friends. We did lots of crafts and every day.
It helped distract of everything that's going on, and kind of got to take your mind off of the bad and meet other people going through the same thing.
Nobody felt sorry for you, but you felt immediately empathized with.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got it. And you didn't have to say it. And it's such a magic thing with the kids.
It just allows you to open up a little bit more, because Dad, they can all empathize with you.
Yeah, it's the safety
It
in
makes
numbers.
it makes those conversations super easy.
I felt that both the kids were able to come back from camp and feel connected, being with other kids that know what that felt like gave them a sense of belonging.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to repay Angel for what they've done for me and my family. Amazing to just know that there's always a group of people that are never that far away, as long as you reach out to them, that are gonna have your back. Angel doesn't leave you in the dark. That's what makes Angel, is that they
every
care for
oncology
everyone.
office needs an Angel Foundation. Everywhere in the world, it like needs to be part of your cancer diagnosis.
He just asked me if he could go to that Angel Foundation next year to the camp. Yeah, you can go to the camp.
You too?
Yeah, you do.